When you stop chasing, she starts wondering. When you disappear, she starts feeling again. Absence, not presence, is what makes the heart remember. There's a moment in every relationship where giving more stops working. You call. She answers slowly. You text. She replies with a one-word message. You open your heart wider and feel it echo in the silence. It's a painful truth. Attention, when given freely and constantly, loses its psychological value. Humans don't crave what's abundant. We crave what's scarce. The science of the slot machine. In psychology, it's called intermittent reinforcement. It's the same principle that keeps gamblers glued to slot machines. Not knowing when the reward will come makes the anticipation addictive. When a woman doesn't know when your attention is coming next, her dopamine system stays alive. Every message becomes a maybe. Every silence becomes a story. But when your attention is guaranteed, when she can predict every reply, every compliment, every check-in, the brain stops paying attention. Certainty kills curiosity. Predictability numbs desire. This isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding emotional economy. The truth that what you withhold intentionally gains value. The emotional economy. Think of desire as a marketplace. If your time, energy, and affection are constantly available, they become cheap, like currency printed without restraint. But when you give with discernment, when your presence feels earned, it becomes rare. Scarcity signals value, and value awakens respect. That's why emotionally powerful men don't chase. They create gravity through purpose, discipline, and self-control. Their absence isn't a tactic. It's a byproduct of a full life. When she senses that you're not waiting for her attention, her biology does something remarkable. It starts working to earn it again. A story, The Vanishing Point. He stopped texting first. Not out of anger, not out of pride, but out of peace. He redirected his focus back to his craft, his goals, his world. At first, she felt relief. No more pressure, no more constant closeness. Then came curiosity, then the questions, then the dreams about him. Weeks later, she reached out with a simple message. Hey, stranger. It wasn't about missing him specifically. It was about missing the feeling of pursuit. The space he left behind created emotional gravity. He didn't punish her with silence. He rewarded himself with presence. And in doing so, he became valuable again. Scarcity magnifies value. Presence can normalize and neutralize. But there's a fine line between healthy absence and emotional neglect. One builds desire, the other builds resentment. The difference lies in intention. Absence must come from strength, not spite. So how do you balance care with distance? Warmth with unpredictability, without becoming cold or manipulative? To understand that, we must explore something deeper. How your kindness, your empathy, your care can sometimes become the mirror that scares her most.